The job description of VP of Operations centers on leading the strategic and day-to-day execution of a company's operational activities. As a key member of the executive leadership team, the Vice President of Operations, VP of Operations, is tasked with overseeing departments such as production, logistics, supply chain, customer service, facilities, and human resources, depending on the organization's structure. This role ensures that the company's operations are efficient, scalable, and aligned with long-term business goals. The VP of Operations acts as the bridge between high-level strategy and daily operational implementation, often influencing major decisions that shape the company's growth and competitiveness. Typically reporting to the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, or Chief Operating Officer, COO, the VP of Operations manages multiple functions that contribute directly to profitability, productivity, and sustainability. The individual in this position is not just responsible for maintaining the status quo but is expected to drive continuous improvement, implement best practices, and adapt to changing market demands. They must combine leadership with analytical thinking, decision-making with collaboration, and strategy with execution. In industries ranging from manufacturing and logistics to healthcare and technology, the VP of Operations is vital in building operational models that support the delivery of products or services at scale. The position demands a deep understanding of internal workflows, external market forces, and the technological tools that can create operational efficiencies. Whether it's optimizing the supply chain, reducing overhead costs, or introducing automation, the VP of Operations plays a transformative role in enhancing overall organizational performance. Key responsibilities and strategic scope. The VP of Operations is entrusted with a broad set of responsibilities, all aimed at ensuring the smooth, cost-effective, and scalable functioning of the company. One of the foremost duties is to design and implement operational strategies that align with corporate goals. This includes setting long-term objectives, forecasting resource needs, and planning for capacity and infrastructure. Operational planning is at the core of this role. The VP of Operations evaluates current workflows and systems to determine what improvements can be made to reduce waste, enhance quality, and boost productivity. They work closely with department heads and cross-functional teams to develop standard operating procedures, monitor performance metrics, and troubleshoot systemic inefficiencies. Budgeting and financial oversight are also crucial. The VP of Operations is typically involved in creating departmental budgets, allocating resources, and identifying cost-saving opportunities. They assess the return on investment, ROI, for proposed projects and ensure that all operational initiatives remain within financial constraints while still achieving the desired outcomes. Talent management falls under the purview of this role as well. From hiring and training to performance reviews and succession planning, the VP of Operations helps shape the organizational structure and workforce culture. They foster a results-driven environment where employees are held accountable, encouraged to innovate, and aligned with the company's mission. In many organizations, the VP of Operations serves as a key liaison between frontline teams and executive leadership. They translate strategic directives into executable plans and ensure that feedback from operations informs policy and planning. For example, if customer service teams report recurring product issues, the VP of Operations coordinates with production or quality control teams to address the root causes. In addition, the VP of Operations oversees risk management and compliance. Whether ensuring workplace safety, meeting industry regulations, or preparing for business continuity in the face of disruptions, this role requires proactive planning and quick decision-making. The ability to assess risks and implement mitigation strategies is essential for maintaining operational resilience. At the midpoint of this role exploration, it is essential to emphasize that the job description of VP of Operations is defined not only by the scale of responsibility but by the impact of their decisions on nearly every aspect of a business, from cost control and service delivery to innovation and workforce engagement. Critical skills and competencies. To succeed as a VP of Operations, one must possess a multifaceted skill set that combines leadership, analytics, and adaptability. Leadership is paramount. The ability to inspire, align, and manage diverse teams is crucial, particularly in high-pressure environments. VPs of Operations must provide clear direction, mediate conflicts, and create a culture of accountability and excellence. Strategic thinking is another core requirement. The VP of Operations must see the big picture while understanding the granular details of daily operations. They need to anticipate market trends, assess risks, and build strategic roadmaps that prepare the organization for growth and disruption alike. Operational and financial acumen are vital. This role involves understanding supply chains, logistics, process optimization, and cost accounting. The VP of Operations must analyze performance data, set KPIs, and drive metrics-based decision-making across departments. Familiarity with tools like ERP systems, Lean Six Sigma methodologies, and project management platforms is often expected. Communication and interpersonal skills are also key. The VP of Operations interacts with executives, employees, vendors, and clients, requiring clarity in conveying ideas and confidence in managing expectations. This individual must be adept at negotiations, conflict resolution, and cross-functional collaboration. Resilience and problem-solving are non-negotiable traits. The VP of Operations often deals with crises, equipment failure, supplier delays, workforce shortages, or compliance violations, and must find fast, effective solutions. Being calm under pressure and capable of making decisions based on limited information is a valuable asset. Technological adaptability has become increasingly important. Modern operations rely heavily on automation, analytics, and AI-driven insights. The VP of Operations must remain current with innovations in operations technology and champion digital transformation within their teams. Work environment and career path. The work environment for a VP of Operations is fast-paced and dynamic, often involving long hours and high accountability. This executive frequently moves between the boardroom and the shop floor, balancing strategic meetings with hands-on problem-solving. Whether working in an office, factory, logistics center, or hybrid setting, they must be accessible to stakeholders across all levels of the organization. While the position can be demanding, it is also rewarding. The VP of Operations is central to delivering results, shaping culture, and sustaining the company's market relevance. Their work directly contributes to profitability, customer satisfaction, and long-term sustainability. The career path to becoming a VP of Operations typically starts in entry to mid-level management roles such as operations supervisor, plant manager, or project coordinator. From there, professionals may advance to director-level roles overseeing specific departments or regions before reaching the vice presidential level. Many VPs of Operations hold degrees in business administration, engineering, logistics, or a related field. An MBA or certification in operations management can enhance prospects, especially in competitive industries. Globalization and technological advancement have elevated the role further. Today's VP of Operations must manage geographically dispersed teams, global supply chains, and multicultural dynamics. This makes global experience and cultural competence increasingly valuable assets. As we near the conclusion of this analysis, it's important to re-emphasize that the job description of VP of Operations reflects a pivotal role in achieving strategic alignment between the organization's vision and its day-to-day activities. This executive ensures that the right processes, people, and technologies are in place to execute business goals efficiently and effectively. Conclusion. The job description of VP of Operations outlines a role that is as strategic as it is operational, as leadership-focused as it is performance-driven. These professionals serve as architects of organizational efficiency, ensuring that every aspect of the business, from workforce management and budgeting to logistics and customer delivery, functions cohesively toward common goals. For individuals who excel at managing complexity, leading diverse teams, and driving continuous improvement, this role offers both influence and opportunity. The VP of Operations is not just a high-ranking title, it is a central force behind organizational success, responsible for transforming strategies into results and obstacles into growth. Whether in startups or multinational corporations, the VP of Operations plays a silent but powerful role in building the foundation upon which sustainable growth is made possible.